And hey, everyone, welcome back to Collecting History. Hey, everyone, welcome back, like I said, and welcome back to my journey through these comic books. Things that I've got, things that are coming up. There's a Comic Con coming up in September. I'm going to try to go to here in Western North Carolina, and hopefully, I'll be able to check it out and see what's going on. But anyway, this will be one I've never been to before, so it should be pretty good. I hope. We'll see how it goes. There is one I missed earlier in the years back in May. I do know how that is. It's a real good Comic Con. It's basically mostly surrounded by comic book stuff. Not a lot of frou other things going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's mostly based around comic book sales and comic books, things like that. But anyway, what I got tonight is some Captain America stuff, and we're just a few days away from the 4th of July. What's more patriotic than Captain America? So now I do have some comic book covers I want to show you that I got from a friend of mine when I bought his collection, and I got some of my favorite covers out I wanted to show you. But first, I came across this cool little looking thing right there. It was at a grocery store. They have not only do they sell food, they sell a bunch of like markdown. It could be anything from the garden to household products to things like that. And so I thought that's pretty cool. I also got an Incredible Hulk and a Superman, just like it. It's a pretty cool little thing. I don't know what you call it. I keep it over here in a shelf that I have. Pretty neat. But it was just like maybe 50 cents or whatever. Not too bad. And also, I showed this during my Funko Pop reveal not too long ago. Captain America, like an Iron Captain America or whatever. And I thought that was really cool. I won it from a app. It's no longer around, but it's called Winter Winter. And so that's a cool little thing to have in your collection of Funko Pops for sure. And one of my favorite pictures that I have hanging up, it's an Alex Ross version of Captain America that I got at my local comic book store recently. One of my favorites. When I found this in his box of pictures that he had, I just had to have it. I got a few more. Like I got a Daredevil. It's an Alex Ross too. It's really really cool. But this one right here was really good. I definitely had to have this in my collection. And man, it's absolutely anything Alex Ross does is absolutely fantastic. Now I do have one more picture of Captain America. It's up here on the wall right there. I can't get it down. I got it up to where it's like really solid on the wall with the nail. So I tried to pull it down a minute ago and it didn't. So I was like, okay, we'll leave it. But I do have another one I got at a Comic Con. It's really cool, little comic. I can actually take a picture of it and put it on like Instagram or something. But it's a neat little picture of Captain America, like having the shield out and ready to go for battle. But anyway, so that's the pictures I have. So now the comic books. So when I purchased these comic books from my friend Paul several years ago, Captain America was one of the ones he had in his collection. There was other ones in there as well, but of different, like the Civil War comics and things like that. I think he has some Spider Woman. It seemed like 1602 with some more stuff in there. There's a lot of different Buffy and Spike and all that from Buffy, the vampire thing or whatever. I never cared for that. So, but I'll probably be selling those before long. Those Buffy ones. I don't know anything about them, and I've held on to them for I don't know what reason. But anyway, so here is some of my favorite comic book covers. Starting with this one, just throwing that shield out there, ready to take them down. Right. Um, this one was one I came across. It wasn't in the collection that he had, but it was one I found at a place called Mister K's. It's basically it's got they sell everything from books, hardback, paperback to CDs, DVDs. They have a little bit of everything. But this one was really cool that I found there, and I like that one, so I had to pick it up. Pretty cool. Going back to the collection, or no, this is not the collection. This is actually a free comic book day book that I had in the collection. Yeah, that's a real nice one. That is. All right, so this one is in the collection that I got from Paul. It's really cool. I like it. Check it out. It's got Falcon, Nomad, Captain America, Heroic Age. Really cool. Um, Comment below if you have any of these. This one I like because just how the chrome look on Captain America. It's the Heroic Age 609. That one. Nomad again. But yeah, that's a real good. That's a real good one. Casualty of War with Moon Knight. I like that one. I forgot I even had that in the collection. And to have Moon Knight, but I actually have not read this one. I'm gonna keep this one out and read it. But the series Moon Knight on on Disney was absolutely fantastic. You had to really understand it to follow it, I guess. But I kind of got lost a few times, but it was really a good show. Once I got really into it, I like binge watch it for an entire week, and it was really good. So there's a sticker I got. It was pulled off here. It's on the bag. It's not on the comic, but anyway. So here's another one. Got Bucky, Winter Soldier. That's a real nice cover. Here's another one. Um, let's see here. I guess one already had that one. Let's see. Yeah, this is another one here. Another Captain America. Look like he's been through hell and back. That's really nice. I don't think I make sure I didn't miss one here. Um, okay. No, I didn't. But I do have another one here. That's what threw me off. There we go. That one with the Falcon. That's a good one. And this one here, Reborn. Always thought that was a cool cover. And I did not pay that price for it. I don't know why that price was on there. Oh, it was a part of a collection probably that he had. It might have been like a whole set or something. Maybe that's what it was. I never took the sticker off of it. Most of them took stickers off and rebagged some of them. And then finally, this one here. That's a real good one as well. Good one too. So yeah, it must have been like a whole collection that he had. Like that was it was like $28. So he must have got quite a few of them in that set. But like I say, when I bought the comic books from him, it had uh, he did have some Batman Bruce Wayne ones. He had I think I've talked about this before in another show, but um, he had Captain America 1602. He had some Wolverine. I forget what all he had exactly, but I still got pretty much everything. I have sold some things over time, and I'm thinking about selling some more. I do have some going up on eBay that I'm selling, but none of the like Captain America or anything. I do have some Harley Quinns, I think, on there, but I might be doing Whatnot. I'm thinking about doing Whatnot. I'm not 100% sure. There's some comic books I like to get rid of, and there's some that have like stamps on it. It has a comic book store with the 25 cents on it stamped on there. I hate that. Please, if you're a comic book store, never ever stamp right color or anything on a comic book. I mean, you should know better, right? I don't care if they're worthless comic books. Like I can't sell them for 5 cents. It doesn't matter. Don't stamp them, color them, whatever. Absolutely, that just drives me insane. But anyway, there is some that I do have that had those on there, and I'll probably just end up selling for like 25 cents because they're not of high value comic books. And I can't really get that off of there. I can't. I've tried to get it off of one comic book that was I can't remember some independent comic book I've never heard of that had a stamp on it, and I tried to get it off, and it just smeared and didn't do good. It like really lightened the comic book up, and didn't really get the stamp off. So I really am not a cleaner. I don't know anything about cleaning them that much. But I will probably do a whatnot auction with some of these good comic books that I got, and try to sell some of them off because I want to make room for new comic books that I'm bringing in from either whatnot and oh, it reminds me, hang on. Speaking of whatnot, I got two. I won. And I got one that I won from a giveaway, so I got that still to come. It's not got here yet. But the Saga of Swordsman, there you go. I guess his first appearance, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one, because I'm a paranormal investigator, I've done paranormal investigations for quite a while. This one popped up on that same uh, sale that the Avengers one did, the Hawkeye and Swordsman. This one popped up. Now I saw it, I just had to bid on it. Wasn't too many people bidding on it, so I was kind of happy. But it does have a little bit of wear and tear. But it's the Ghost of Batman. And like I say, being a paranormal investigator, when I saw that come up, I've never seen that comic before, and I was like, "Oh wow, I've got to have. If there's one that I've got to have to that goes along with my paranormal stuff, that one would be a good one to have." But yeah. So anyway, Ghost of Batman, I really like that. So, and by the way, if you like paranormal investigations, I can put the link to Crossroads Explorers, our YouTube channel, and you can go see the O stuff we've done. We've done. Oh, I don't do the everything is scary type stuff. I try to go in to do an investigation, to talk to a spirit if I can. If I can't, that's fine. I understand that some do, some don't want to speak. But the one thing you won't find me is like the oh my gosh, scary, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't do that. I do actual paranormal investigations with equipment and try to get people to or the spirits to communicate with me without really trying to push the issue really hard. If they're wanting to speak with you, they will. And so that's what we do. I'm fixing to probably go back out and do some more here soon. It's been probably been over a year, year and a half since I've done anything, but that channel grew pretty well, almost 2,000 subscribers over there, which I'm happy. And started that channel about 2017, so it's been a while, and about what 8 years or whatever. And yeah, so probably getting back to do that pretty soon. And if you like paranormal, like I say, I'll link the in the description below. You can go check that out over on YouTube. And that's pretty much all I have tonight, guys. I really wanted to share some of these Captain America things with you. 4th of July is coming up soon, right? So I hope everyone has a safe 4th of July. And be safe out there. And if you drink, please have a driver. Somebody can take care of you. And don't drink and drive, as they always say. And yeah. So anyway, but I probably will try to have another video up this weekend. And until next time, God bless. I'll see you soon.